Looks like it did. It did. Okay, we are live on YouTube at Judge Money Blog Africa. We are live as well on Facebook. Okay, we are live as long as I believe that my face is also showing on Facebook. I believe it is where my face is on Facebook. One moment. Okay, thank you for joining us. Those on TikTok, thank you for joining us. Those on Facebook, you are welcome. On YouTube, you are welcome. Of course, it's happy to be back. It's happy to, it's good to be back. I'm happy, very, very happy to be back because I've been out of social media for a while. But it's not really out. I always actually join programs on TikTok, but I am back. I am back to the base because we must continue. We have a lot of work at hand. Today, I just want to actually, of course, we scheduled this broadcast on Facebook initially. I believe it is still going to, people still know what we're going to talk about. The importance or the role of judiciary in a democratic dispensation or democratic settings. Because I have a point of contact. The point of contact that I am going to use is the role of judiciary in certain countries who profess the need or who profess the desire to have democratic, setup. Or will I say that they have democratic setup in the book, but they do not practice democratic setup. They have it, but they do not practice it. So that's exactly what I want to talk about. Because if you look at, to understand the word democracy, a working democracy will be a constitutional democracy. A working democracy must be a constitutional democracy. So in a situation whereby you want to have arms of government, the executive, the legislature, the judiciary. And if you do not have those three arms of government in place, and they must be independent of each other, those arms of government will never conflict with each other. In a situation whereby any one of these arms of government is actually, conflicting with the other, that means the democracy you have there is gone. That means there is no democracy, and that means possibility is 95% that the ordinary people, or you say the poor people, will never ever get justice. The poor people will never ever have a representative. You that is the voter, you will never have a representative, regardless of where you are actually, you found yourself. So that is the reason why it is very, very important for us to understand the importance or the role of judiciary in a democratic settings. The judiciary is there to defend. It is the last hope of the poor. It is the last hope of the poor. Judiciary is there because without judiciary, there will be a monopoly of, monopoly of power. Without judiciary. That is the reason why judiciary becomes very important. And if we want to have a good democratic dispensation, the judiciary must be able to stand alone, independent, with capital letter. Because any judiciary is able to stand on its own, that judiciary will definitely not going to work. It will definitely not work as long as it cannot stand on its own. Just one moment. I don't know what is disconnecting. One moment. I don't know if one of the connectivity is down.